Welcome to Shail'S Kitchen, home of good food and good memories. Here's what's cooking in Shail'S Kitchen today. Baked curry chicken. My first step is going to be to thaw my chicken, and then I'm going to soak it in some lime for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then wash it under cold running water until the water runs clear. Here I have 6 chicken thighs with the skin on, and I'm going to soak them in a marinade in the refrigerator overnight. The marinade consists of some water, Worcestershire sauce, kosher salt, coarse ground black pepper, and some fresh ground garlic. I'm going to cover these with some plastic wrap and set them in the refrigerator overnight until I'm ready to bake tomorrow. So here are my chicken thighs after marinating overnight in the refrigerator. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these to close to room temperature before I prep them any further for baking. While my chicken is coming to room temperature, I like to periodically baste the chicken thighs with the marinade so that they keep nice and moist and get all those seasonings infused into the meat. Once the chicken has come to room temperature, I'm going to remove the chicken thighs from the marinade and just set them aside in a bowl. So I've removed all the chicken thighs from the marinade and placed them in a bowl. And we are going to be reserving the marinade because what we're going to do is we're going to put this in a saucepan and make a curry sauce or gravy out of it because we're going to be baking the chicken pretty dry, so we will do the gravy separately. I'm using a teaspoon of curry powder on each side of the chicken thighs, and I'm using gloves because I don't want my fingers to get stained, so I'm just going to sprinkle a teaspoon of curry powder on each side of the thighs and just rub it in lightly. I did the bone side up first, so now I'm going to flip the chicken over, and so all the chicken thighs are going to be skin side up. Then I'm going to do the same thing, just rub a teaspoon of curry powder on the skin side of the chicken thighs. If you have some extra time, just leave your chicken to sit for about half an hour or an hour before baking. Place the chicken on the center rack of your oven and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes to an hour until the chicken is cooked through. While your chicken is baking, you can go ahead and make your curry gravy. Just add 1 tablespoon of curry powder to the marinade, which is 1 cup of marinade and 1 cup of water. And then just whisk that into your marinade with the water mixture. Bring this to a boil and then lower the heat and reduce until it thickens. After the curry sauce comes to a boil on high heat, reduce the heat to like medium-low and let it simmer and reduce down for about 15 minutes, and then check it. Keep stirring it occasionally to prevent any sticking at the bottom of the pot. So this is the curry sauce after about 20 minutes simmering and reducing down. If you like it a little thicker, you can always reduce it a little bit more, another 5 to 10 minutes, and to the thickness that you like for your sauce or your gravy. Here's the chicken after baking for 45 minutes. And now I'm just going to spoon some of the juices that have been released through the baking process. I'm just going to spoon some of them over the chicken. baked curry chicken. You can see that the chicken is perfectly cooked, and I know it's hard to tell until you taste it, but just the way it cuts, I know that it is very tender. Here's an opportunity to do something completely different and delicious, and be adventurous in your cooking. Baked curry chicken. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Shail'S Kitchen, home of good food and good memories.